Hey, bom dia. Boa tarde, actually. Hola. Good to see you all. Whoever whoever is there. I know Catherine Muhammad is here. Hey, Catherine. Good to see you. Great to see you. Great to see you from North Carolina. Okay, somebody's moving and shaking, making making movement today. Good to see you. And hope your travels are well, are going smoothly. Yeah. So, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Good night, even might be night. Um, Kathy Hampton here from Wellness and Healing Practices, also Wellside Retreats. Um, I help women move away from what's no longer serving them and help them move to a place of peace, happiness, and contentment on their journey. Yeah, if you were feeling stuck and need need to make some movement or want to make movement but not sure how to do that, um, I've got some healing practices, wellness and healing practices for you that may be able to help. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays mornings, the specific healing practice and wellness practice that we do here is journaling. So you've reached journal with me, and I love journaling with you if you come in and with the open mind, um, open heart, willing to disclose yourself to yourself. That's what we do here. So, yeah, welcome to Journal with Me. I'm glad that you are able to make it in. And if this is the first time that you've seen Journal with Me or any video um, on my YouTube channel, I hope that you like being able to spend some time in quiet space for a moment and then having a conversation or engaging online with this virtual community of sister journalers. And we're a mature but lively bunch of Black women, primarily. Um, you know, you are who you are, and if you decide to watch, I appreciate it. Share it with someone else, but do me a favor: like, subscribe, and uh, ring the notification bell. You'll be made aware of when the next video or videos show up. And yeah, so do me that favor. That helps my channel. And yeah, do share it with anyone you might know who might need some sisterhood in her life, who might need some good vibes, some inspiration, motivation, affirmation, manifestation, rest and relaxation. We talk about it all here. That is what we do here. So yeah, glad to have you here. Glad. Let me put my glasses on so I can see who are in the comments. And we got Sabani here. Good to see you. Um, we have, yeah, Kathy and all. So happy to be here with you. We're happy to see you here this morning. And then we have our buddy Katrina Lilly. Hola, everyone. Great to have you here, Katrina. And we got my piece. All right, we got the crew. We got here. We got Catherine who sweeps us in. She's coming in from North Carolina for a change, and then we got Sabani out there on the West Coast, unless you are somewhere else, Sabani. And then we got Katrina and my piece coming in from from good old Portugal. Good to see you, Dr. Donna. She got us. She's coming in from the East Coast herself, I believe, unless she's moved somewhere different. we're all moving, shaking on this Thursday. And sabbatical life with Dr. C. Okay. Good morning from London. All right. She's up there in that up there in that colder place. Is it cold up there, Dr. Donna? I mean, Dr. Crystal. Both are connecting from New Jersey. All right. All right. And sabbatical life. Yes, you did make it. I'm glad you did. I hope that you find today's journaling session impactful for yourself. You impact your own self, right? Here, yeah, we do the work for ourselves. Yes. It's afternoon. It's been sunny. Okay, it's afternoon. Yes, and it's sunny in London. All right, that's good. It's been overcast, cast, a little cloudy in my part of Portugal, Porto, and but it's been good. It's not hot. It's not. I was able to get up and get out. I got up early. You know, I'm an early riser, and I was able to get out and take a walk and then stop by a cafe and have an Americano because I those little espresso cups just don't do it for me. I have to ask for an Americano, and I get my Americano. And I read a book this morning at the cafe. I was so happy with myself after a nice brisk walk. Went to another street. Yeah, I'm finding all the streets and how they connect. It's been good. So, again, thank you for joining me this Thursday. It's our affirmation Thursday. And I think I already know what I want to talk about when we go through to our engaging conversation. And I hope that you all can stick around for it. Let's see. I don't have the timer, y'all. I don't have the timer. Hold on while I get the timer. Man, what? Let's see. I'm going to get the timer. One moment. And the timer is merely my phone. Okay, back. All right, got the timer. So let's check in. Let's check in. We've said hello. Now let's check in. Checking in, if you don't know, is checking in to basically know how you're doing. How's everybody feeling? How's your body doing? How are you feeling today? As you can tell, I'm a little more upbeat than I was, say, on Tuesday. I was a little tired on Tuesday. And I was tired because I woke up crazy hours and couldn't go back to sleep. And then it was hot. It was hot that day. And yeah, a lot of stuff was going on. But today, I'm doing well. I guess I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm content, peaceful. Yeah, I'm on the scale. I'm in the upper regions, right? And the reason why I think is because I slept well. I ate well. I'll have to tell you about that. Um, and I drank more water. Yeah, so good, 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 good. Dr. Donna says she's feeling good, energized. Very good. I like the word energized. All right, feeling good and energized. All right, very good. All right, how's your body feeling? Sabani is motivated to work. Let's see, to work on my goals today. Great. Great, 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 great. All right, that's good. Working on the goals. Katrina Lilly. Okay, I'm feeling less tense after yesterday's 90-minute massage. Yes, hallelujah. I like to hear about that 90-minute massage. See, if you can't do 60, if you sometimes you just can't do 60 alone. You got to go to 90. It's that's shout out to you, Katrina Lilly. Less tense. Very good. Very good. Glad to hear it. I can understand a 90-minute massage, how that would leave you feeling less tense. Yeah. So I'm glad to hear all of that. Keep it coming in. How you're feeling, how you're doing. Um, and I hope that however you are doing now, if you wanted to, our moods, our bodies sometimes change just, in a moment. You know, sometimes we need a little nudge, sometimes we need a little energy in through community, even through the internets. We might need that, and we can get that and move on and maybe feel a little better or, feel more at peace or feel okay. Because if we're not feeling so well, then it might take us a little minute to get up to feeling good. That's okay. That's okay. You feel the way you feel, just go on feeling it. I have someone close to me in my family who said, just let me be angry for a moment. I deserve to be angry. You sure do. That's how you feel. You can feel it. You go right on feeling that. Right. Yeah. So, yeah, if you were feeling angry, mad, upset, your body's not feeling so well, you know, that's okay. It might feel better later. Yeah. All right. Dr. Donna says body needs some attention, stretching, and definitely a full body massage, 90 minutes. All right, y'all. I want to hear about them. I want to hear about the massages. I want to hear about the massages. We had sleep doctor Robin Scott who joined us on Tuesday, and I did a YouTube video with her talking about massage and the benefits of massage and what massage therapy really can do for someone, and it's vital touch that is necessarily even when you don't feel the pain or the aches or the tension in your body. Your body has some interesting ways of communicating with you if you pay attention. And if you never had a massage, I was in my late 30s, late 30s before I had my first massage, late 30s, maybe early 40s, where I had my very first massage. And then I had a second massage, and that was the massage that changed my whole mind and thought process about what touch can do for you. So, yeah, and body work, breath work, all of that. And that's what we talk about here, wellness and healing practices besides journaling. So let's take time to open ourselves up to ourselves. What I mean by that is opening your mind, settling down, calming our spirits so that we can divulge what's in our heart, mind, and spirit, right? That we may not even know is within us. Because sometimes we block things that come to our minds or block what our body is feeling, or the spirit or the soul, the higher being that is within us that's trying to speak to us. We block that. So let's do this. Let's calm our spirits down, calm ourselves down, and open ourselves up by doing a short cleansing breath. We'll take 3 cleansing breaths. Um, Inhaling through the nose, exhaling that air out through our mouths. Okay. Make sure you're sitting up. If your feet can touch the ground, that's great. If not, you can be in, fold your legs, cross your legs. And if you're sitting on a cushion, that's great. Or sitting on the floor on a yoga mat, that's even great. Or laying down, you can do that too, right? You can do that too. But get into the presence of your own voice, your own breath, the rhythm of your breath. You can close your eyes as I do. Take my glasses off and close my eyes. And or lower your gaze. It means keeping your eyes open but looking down at the floor, just lowering your gaze. Make sure that your spine is straight, but you aren't stiff. You're comfortable. You can place your hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach, if that's comfortable for you. Or you can sit with your hands in the receiving position, placing them on your tops of your knees, and receiving the openness, receiving the gifts. And you should feel the cool air as you inhale through the nose, holding it for 2 seconds at the top, and then exhaling with a sound or sigh as you exhale through the mouth. Let's take our first round of breath, inhaling through the nose. 1, 2. Exhaling through the mouth. Once again, inhaling through the nose. 1, 2. Exhaling through the mouth. And our last round, deep breath, inhaling through the nose. 1, 2. Exhaling through the mouth. Returning to our authentic breath, the natural rhythm of our breath. Notating the rhythm. Let's spend some time there. Gently and slowly opening the eyes, raising the gaze. Okay. All right. Taking a look around in your space, in your place, in your environment, in your home. Okay. Right. With that, you might want to grab your paper, pen, pencil, paintbrush, or canvas as we get ready to journal. As I upload the timer, we're going to journal for 20 minutes. If you find that you don't have much to write or to download, you might want to sit in peace and quiet and meditation or prayer. Okay, you can do both. I have probably a lot to download, so I will be taking the 20 minutes to write in my journal. I have just a big pen and a journal here, and we'll be back after that to engage in conversation. I hope this is a good time for you, right? I'll be back to read the comments after the 20 minutes. So we are starting with the Ambu. The Ambu goes doom, doom. And then at the end of the 20 minutes, the Sakya bowl will chime. It's a smaller chime, smaller sound. And that will end our 20 minutes of writing and meditation. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to quietly let you know that the time has ended for our journaling session. If you want to continue, please go ahead and do so. Continue with either meditation or your writing. Um, just ignore the conversation and come back. Come back to the group when you so choose. If you see this on replay, please let me know how your writing session was or your meditation session was. I'd appreciate that. I do read all the comments that come through and reply to them as well. So, want you to be able to join us when you can, and consider um, consider engaging in the comments when you are able to come live. So let's see. Let's let's go back to some of the comments um, that I didn't read earlier. And my piece says that her massage is scheduled for today, and glad we're giving our bodies some love. Absolutely. Very good. I'm glad to hear it. Um, Katrina Lilly says that she plans on incorporating weekly massages. Very good. And yoga for the next month. All right. Very good. It's a good pattern to start for the month, and then you can kind of spread them out. But it's really good to incorporate, especially if you haven't had them for a while, a massage at least once a week, and then as well as yoga. You'll make a remark. You'll feel a remarkable. Um, you'll feel a remarkable difference in your body, and it's all good. It's all good for you. So this is a great thing. Unfortunately, Catherine, I don't know if she's still able to hear us or not, but she was experiencing technical difficulties and may have had to drop out and catch the replay. And that's great. You can catch the replay anytime, participate on your own, um, and yeah, come back and let us know how your session was for today. I want to encourage you that if you don't journal today, you always can journal tomorrow and the next day. This is something that you can do on a daily basis, just as you would get a massage once a week. Whatever pattern works for you is great. We just so happen to journal twice a week together. There are other times that I journal when there's something on the top of my mind, and that could be any day. Um, and I do write notes to myself or write, spend time journaling, um, throughout the day on some days. It is whatever you make it. It's actually a tool um, to jot down a grocery list and what you might need. It's putting things down for organization, for clarity, next steps that you want to take. Um, or, for example, one of the things that I want to do now that I've moved to Europe is to start planning for my travel through Europe. And so I want to start, planning where I should go within Portugal, or I haven't been. And I have on top of mind what I want to experience um, when I do start traveling. Right now, I'm trying to travel throughout the city that I'm now living in, what I want to see in the city. So, and then start branching out to, other places within this country. And then later on, experiencing other places within Europe, just as I did, say, in the United States. You get accustomed to things in your neighborhood, then things outside of your neighborhood, then things, in another state, up, this highway or down that highway, or to, to a beach in the region. So I need to organize that for myself. Um, and we call them bucket lists. I call it organization, so that I say, oh yeah, I need a plan for this. I already know that I want to do something each quarter, something different, to keep me going, and then researching and doing the work on. So those are the things that you can journal about, not just, you know, um, not necessarily just spiritual things or things that are are in your mind, or things about your body, but things that you want to do, or phases of your life that you want to organize. So that's how you gain clarity. Um, and with respect to self observation, just as Katrina and my piece have talked about massage, um, as well as Dr. Donna, about the body, noticing how your body might feel on day one, but how does it feel on day 10? Maybe jotting a note down. I feel different now. I feel my knee, my knee is feeling a little better today because of X, Y, and Z. I put a cold pack on, or I took a hot shower, and stayed, kept my knee in that warm water, um, for a little longer. Different things that help you observe how you're making it in this world. We walk around, and I say this quite often, we walk around without noticing ourselves. We will notice and take care of external things, but we don't take care or observe what is inside. And sometimes, um, you might even need to make a note of things that you see, as you do, um, for yourself. It's all about how we do for ourselves. Wellness for ourselves and healing for ourselves is very important, as we are human and think of others quite often, more so sometimes than ourselves, that, we need to make a change. We need to make a change in choosing ourselves. So, and I had to take that information uh, to the bank for myself this week. I had to practice um, um, putting up, and fighting off uh, feelings, great feelings for someone else that would have involved me to potentially my detriment. That's a little dramatic, but kind of not. I mean, mothers do a lot of stuff. even as they mature, mothers do quite a bit. Or if you are mothering someone or caring for someone, yeah, check yourself, because sometimes we can overdo it. So that's all I have to say about that, because I am I've experienced it all. So, okay, Catherine, yay, Catherine's back. Great to have you back, Catherine. Okay, yes, sabbatical life with Dr. Crystal. My journaling lately has been lists of what I want to do or see or read. Very good. Travel bucket list updates for this year abroad. Very good. Um, I'm now thinking I'll be in Portugal just before American Thanksgiving. Okay, go ahead. Very good. TD Star, good morning to you. Great to have you here. Yes, I'm glad that you made it on. Have you been here before? Want to welcome you if you haven't been here, or even if you have been here before. Your handle doesn't look familiar, but I'm glad that you have stopped by, and hope that you enjoy this conversation, this session. I want to let you all know at the top of the comments, and I can actually include them at the bottom. I posted the bookshop.org address, the URL for the book Hours. I have been reading it. It is the book selection for the summer, Hours by Philip B. Williams. It is magical. It is taking me a while to read it, only because I've stopped and started, and it is a large book, but I plan on finishing this one. It is very, very good read, and it is magical. It is poetic. It's amazing. It's mystical. It is truly a great book to read for the summer. Um, and I really want you to get a copy. If you can't find one at your local library, then buy from bookshop.org, where the author will get paid for his work. And there is the URL again, for Hours, coming out of the purchase coming out of bookshop.org, if you can. It may be also available on Kindle, but it's still, yeah, associated with the big A company, which I do purchase from. But for books, I'm moving my action toward bookshop.org. And no, I'm not an affiliate of bookshop.org. But I soon will be, and have my own bookshop through them. So um, I want to encourage you, though, if you can read or would like to read and participate in the discussion of Hours by Philip B. Williams. It will be held at the end of September, because it's going to take a while for us to get through this. And it'll be great to discuss. If you can take notes, find out your favorite part of the book, that would be great. So let's move on to some reflections. What were your reflections today? It is affirmation. Um, it is affirmation Thursday. I want to encourage you to affirm yourself on a daily basis. Um, and did anyone affirm themselves today? Yeah. If you haven't, you should. You can take a note right now. I'm going to give you some time. Think about it. What's the most positive, powerful statement you can make for yourself today, or that you say on a regular basis? And Dr. Crystal says, so true about mothering. I'm living on a pension this year. Can't rescue adult kids like I have six figures coming in. Yeah, yeah. I'm with you, Dr. Crystal. You got to do you now. That's right. I'm with you. I hear you. I hear you, Dr. Crystal. Yeah, and even the funds, the emotions that you have to expend at times, right? The emotions, and oh, my screen got darker. My emotions are tapped when it comes to uh, to children. I just kind of, my heart just is tangled up, um, but I have to protect it. I really do. Um, Even for your loved ones, you have to protect yourself. Dr. Crystal says, my affirmation this week, I am loved and supported. Very good. Very good. Loved and supported. That's great. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Powerful, positive statement. That's right. I have several. I have several uh, this week. Um, and I've been working on these, and I need these. I really need these. I am confident in my choices and decisions. I am confident in my choices and decisions. Yes, that's one. I am a respected and creative writer. Number two, I am writing. Number three, rather, I am writing a bestseller. Yes, I am writing a bestseller. Positive, powerful statement, right? I am writing a great novel listed in the New York Times bestsellers. Yes, those are my affirmations. But really, what spurred those last three was the confidence about my confidence in my choices and decisions. And I just rewrote a short story for potential submission, where I I wrote I after rewriting it, I had not seen in it that I was writing truly about confidence. And so I just finished rewriting it, and I have to transfer it over to a different document format. And I'm like, wow, it took me so long to realize that this really stemmed from uh, my view of confidence in decisions that I have had to make for myself. So yeah, that's my positive statement. What's yours? What is your statement? Positive, powerful statement for you. And so while I decided to write about those statements, I wanted to pose these questions to you. If in fact you choose to, think about them, about confidence, um, and how we come about being confident. How do we gain confidence, right? Where does it come from? So I asked you, I have three questions for you. Okay, Katrina Lilly says, very good. I am phenomenal. I have been repeating that statement all week. All right. I am strong, resilient, and phenomenal. Oh, I love it. I love it. And you know, it's really good to meet people that you have met through the internets. Especially when you've met them and seen them and been in their presence for a little bit, or just a little bit. And I love this because this statement is true, that Katrina Lilly is phenomenal. Yeah, she's strong, she's resilient, and she's phenomenal. So this is great. I love it. I love it. It is absolutely the truth. And our affirmations are truths. They are truths. They are who you are. Those statements are who you are. Absolutely. So I have three questions for you. Where do you find or get your confidence? How do you get, where do you get to a place, or where do you find it? Some people have to go find confidence, or get it from someplace. how do you get confident? The second question: what are you confident in? What are what are you confident in? What yeah, where is your confidence? And third, what do you want more confidence in? If you're waning on being confident, you know, what how much confidence do you need in what area? Yeah, right? Like I'm confident in my choices and decisions. What do you want more confidence in? Yeah. So, um, yeah, I've made great choices and decisions, but I've also doubted sometimes. And I'm feeling that I am more confident now than I've ever been. I am confident. Yeah, great questions. Yeah, yeah. So, I thought of that. I thought about the piece that I just wrote and saw how over many years I had gained confidence to make pivotal decisions and choices about my life. And yesterday, I did a lot of things. I waited till it got a little cooler. It still didn't get real cool for a while, but I wanted to get out. I was tired of staying in because it was hot. We've had such hot, and I'm not used to it here. I'm not used to the hot. It's like the sun, it just like burns, like, I was feeling that actually in Philadelphia though too. So, but this seems like you go out and you go, you know, I was having kind of like breathing issues because I have to walk up hills and potential hills. You have to look and decide. I'm not going out right now because I have to go up, or I have to go down. That means that I have to come up, and there's no metro or bus, so I have to weigh my options. Anyhow, um, so yesterday I say I gained some more. I gained confidence in certain things that I had, kind of like this bias in my head. I had to check myself, and and it has to do with not reading a place by its cover. You know how you think, oh, that doesn't look like a safe place to go in. It's too dark looking, or it looks like this, or well, I'm in a different world. It doesn't mean that some place doesn't look good from the outside. It doesn't is not good inside, right? So I had to check myself. Had to really check myself because you go to places. I'll just say, like Mexico. You go to Mexico and you look outside. And you're like, ooh, couldn't go in there, or that's not that's not ooh, you because it's out of our comfort zone culture. We are we're judging. We're some judgmental people if we've been in a certain space or place, you know, or we have standards. We have standards that we hold on to. I'm just being honest, and we make judgment. And I've done it, and I did it. But then I checked myself, and I went into some places yesterday. Surprised me. Surprised me. There's a little place across the street, down the hill from me. They have these really nice clothing. This clothing that I kept seeing from a distance. I was like, I don't know about that place. Well, I decided to go in that place because something caught my eye, and it had the most beautiful dresses in there. And, it's not like a chain or anything. It's just like a little man or his family selling stuff in a store, right? They don't take cards. I found out. I found a few dresses, and I picked one up and I tried to offer him a card. He says, "Nope, you're gonna have to go to Pinko Doge, get some cash." I had spent all my cash, so I had to go back across the street, get cash. And I stayed in there for a little bit. I only bought one dress. I told him I would be back because he wasn't going to take all my money that day. I keep a schedule of how much I'm spending for the week. And so I went I went I went over there, and it was a nice store, and clean, orderly. And I said, "Get over yourself, Kathy." And I went into one of the fruit stands that I had never been in front of, only because there are a lot of smokers that kind of like congregate next to it at an outdoor cafe. But I decided I would take the advice of my friend Bridget Jones and buy some cherries that are in season. And she says, buy them before they're out of season because they're really good and juicy. And I wasn't going to go to the Bilal market, which is a beautiful market that just reopened. It's a beautiful market. I'm going to go, kind of like look to the local guys. Their cherries look good too. And from the outside, they were selling cherries. They had a lot of cherries. And so I stopped in front, and I was getting ready to get the cherries myself when the guy comes out and says, "Oh, no, it already said now something. NAO means no. NAO, now, pronounced now." He's like, "Now don't pick up." So he came outside to pick them for me. She says, "How much?" I said, 2 handfuls. Two hand. Well, he kept on putting them in, and I got like 4 handfuls of cherries. I get them home, and they are great. And the place is lively. The people are nice in there. And that's why there's so many people in front of it. Not the people who smoke at the cafe, but the other people who are crowded around there all the time because evidently they have a cleaner store, or people just like it from over there, from the place that is across the street that I used to go to. So, I got my confidence up and went there and bought my cherries. Then I was looking for a place to eat because I didn't feel like cooking. And I walked up the street and didn't want to walk up the street and have it be closed. And so I just, went up the street, and I found this place that was closed. And then so I walked further, and I found a Korean restaurant. And I was like, wow, a Korean restaurant right here. And it's brand new. You could tell it had been open long, brand new furniture and everything, but there was no one was in it. And I was like, uh-oh, no one is in here. Well, I thought it was closed. When there's no one in there, you're thinking, oh, the food must not be good. Korean restaurant in Portugal, in Porto? I don't know. Go in there. And I asked if they were closed. And he was surprised that someone was coming in. Kind of surprised him. He said, no, we're open at 7. He said that they were closing at 7. It was 6:15. I said, okay. So I looked at the menu, and they had bibimbap and bulgogi. if if you are eater of, Korean food, with kimchi on the side, okay. He says have a seat, and I did. And I sat there and he fixed my food. It was hot, it was good, it was fresh, and I ate the whole thing with chopsticks and all. I became confident in the Korean restaurant in Porto. So it was all good. All good. Oh. So I'm gonna tell you. Then I went into a tech store and I bought myself a Steffi stick. Didn't think they would have it, thought it was going to be overpriced. It was a great deal, and I'm excited. So that's how, trying things is how I gain my confidence. Trying things, curiosity really is the way. I've done it for years until, I started doubting myself, and doubting others, and doubting and having biases that close off, my thought process. So that's how I gained my confidence. So let's see what you all are talking about. The Dr. Crystal says, I'm a very confident person, especially now that I've weathered a few rough storms. I'm confident I have what it takes to move forward. All right. Or change course. Very good. Discernment is the key. Absolutely. Boom, Dr. Crystal. That's right. All about it. That's right. Discernment is key, especially if you're seasoned. You weathered a few rough storms. And you know what? Us mature ladies, right? Us mature women, we don't weather the storms, right? We're almost like we're smoothed over. Yeah. Catherine says, at Katrina, that's one of my favorite words. Reminds me of Maya Angelou's poem. Absolutely. Absolutely. Phenomenal. Let's see. What an exciting adventure you had, Kathy. Good for you. Yeah, that's just right here in the neighborhood, right? I figure I can explore in the neighborhood, I can gain confidence to feel good about where you are. I haven't gone to these places. Oh, I forgot the most important one. Going down the hill on this side of the street, there are a couple establishments. One just closed and they were painting yesterday. And I said, you're closed? They were selling some kind of like acai drink or smoothies or something. But they're closed. Right? So I didn't experience that. And it was a really cute place. It was a real narrow little spot. Real cute. But then there you walk down and there's this place called Heavens. Heavens, not more than one, not yeah, more than one heaven. There's Heavens, okay? Heavens is down there and they serve full food and everything, but they also have an outdoor chairs set up and everything, and the umbrellas in the cafe and everything. You see some guys coming out of there, who may have had a drink or two, or seated at the cafe, and they're smoking and drinking their super Bock, which is beer. And no, there's no Corona, my piece, and Katrina Lilly. Um, but they're drinking super Bock, the little super box. And I'm like, okay. And I just passed by, and I see women there with a gentleman or two. Women are there, young and old. And, but I've never stopped. Well, I was coming home and it was, warm. And this was after my Korean meal, and I hadn't had anything to drink there. I said, you know what? Let me see what's on the board. And they have cocktails. So I said, shoot, I'm going to sit under here, this umbrella, and I'm going to order sangria. They didn't come for a while, so I had to go in and say, "Do you still have the good sangria?" And they're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, we have the sangria." I said, "Yeah, yeah, 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 we have sangria." So I said, "I go out." They said, "Yeah, we'll bring it out." They brought me this big old glass of sangria with 2 straws, with all the fruit and everything in there. And do I tell you, I had no problem. I was confident in that drink. That was I had the greatest sangria, and I'm gonna go by there and went in to thank them because you pay. I had to go and pay. I go in and I look around and I was like, this little spot is cute. They got a Mexican senorita or, you know, a big girl statue or mannequin, and she's all dressed out and getting ready to do her dancing and holding a sombrero. You know, I don't know, it's heavens. I don't know. I don't know. But the bar is nice. They had more than one beer, more than one beer in the up there. And then they had this room that was painted dark. But there was a TV there, so sports bar like, but didn't have a bar for you to sit at. And there was a young man back there, a brown man, and he had his computer and he was sitting there and they had Wi-Fi and it's nice and cool in there. And then they have a dining room in the back. And they said, we only have that for special occasions. And they were preparing for a birthday party. And I was like, really? And they were very nice. They let me walk through and say, I was like, this is a nice place. Confident in my local, I'm gonna call it my local bar. My local bar down the street where I could have a sangria outdoors. Now I live on a pretty busy street, but I can sit right there and drink my sangria, and with the locals. Why not? So it was all right. It was all right. All right. So yeah. Yeah, let's see. Love that name, Heavens. Yeah, more than one heaven. Yeah, more than one heaven in the world. You had all the good Korean dishes. Yes, right here in Porto. Yeah, I should show my great Korean. I took a picture of my food. It was really good, very good. And I'm going back there because I love Korean food. I love kimchi. I love bulgogi, bulgogi. Yep, I used to make it, and my former my husband used to make it. Yeah, we do good with Korean food. Go to the Korean grocery stores. Yeah. So anyhow, that's where my confidence comes from: being curious and making good decisions that suit me, right? Decisions that suit me, um, and not being apologetic about them. Yeah, don't apologize for making the decisions you make. And we don't fail here, right? Journal with me, with wellness and healing practices, with Wellside Retreat. We do not fail. We just keep it rolling. We pivot. We make up for whatever it is. We don't fail. It's a mistake. It's a lesson. We learn our lessons from all of that. Yes. Yes. It's awesome that you're doing some exploring right in your neighborhood, Kathy. The business owners will soon become good friends. Absolutely. Yeah, I become buddies. I ask the guys what their names are. I want them to know me. And they actually, two of the guys at the dress shop and at the tech store, they say, and where are you from? And I tell them, oh, So you're rich. You're a rich lady. I should have told them that where I was from, but they know where I'm from by my non accent, my American accent. Um, and I say, well, what's your name? I want to know that, be able to call them by their name, right? Yeah. Hussein is one, and the other one was, I forget his name. I'll ask him again. The guy who sold me the dress. Yeah. And yeah, so I asked them what their names are. Yeah. So yeah, so I got yeah. I think it's important to know the people around you. I knew the people around me in Philly when I went to the coffee shop. I knew their names. They just opened up a organic grocery store in the neighborhood where I was. I got to know them too. I that's one thing that I get from my grandfather on my mother's side. I'm not a stranger to people. So yeah, I think it's important to know people, uh, especially if you're going to be around them. One of the ladies where I really like at a coffee shop, I know her name is Camilla. Camilla's Cafe. Yeah, we've had a talk. She loves Frida Kahlo, and she has a vintage shop of old stuff, cute things. But she has a collection of Frida Kahlo on pillows, Frida Kahlo pictures, Frida she loves. I said, so have you been? Have you been to Mexico? Have you been to the Blue House? No. I said, oh, you gotta go. So now we have this conversation about Mexico, and she's Portuguese. And I'm like, I wonder why she likes her so much. That's interesting. But she serves a great coffee and a great chocolate cake for breakfast. Yes. So yeah, y'all get confident. Get confident. You know, you're moving and shaking in this world, and that's I think a part of the problem in the world is that we don't get to know one another, let alone ourselves. You know, I got to know myself more by going in these places. Um, I'm just the person, just like the next person who goes into that place, whether they be consistent or chronic drinker, you know, red in the face, or just a brown woman, you know, who's curious. I'm not afraid. I got my phone. I got feet. I can still run on these little pegs. I will run out of that place so fast if anything took down. But there's another woman in there who greeted me kindly, and I see them when I'm walking down the street every day and say "Bon dia," right? Boa tarde. I don't say boy noit yet because I'm not staying in the bar that late. So, yeah. So I've affirmed myself. I'm doing some great writing. Y'all keep on gaining confidence in the areas that you want to get confident in, whether that be telling your family members no, back off, or telling them that you love them, but you just can't. You can't give, whether that be uh, of resources or a piece of your heart, right? Yeah, yeah. Just be confident in that. It's okay. It really is okay. Or be confident about, the area where you're living, um, where you reside, where you lay your head down. I haven't met any of my neighbors. you know, I do know that there's a gentleman right next door who takes his cigarette around 5 o'clock, the hour of 5 o'clock every day. Yeah, that's what I do know. I met a young mother this morning with the little girl. They were running late for something, and I let her take the elevator down to her car in the parking garage. But not any of my neighbors who I'm in the hall with. I haven't met them. I hear them. I know they hear me. I know they hear me laughing. Um, but I feel good about it. They're clean. I don't hear any noise, no fighting, and nothing going on. I'm feeling confident. Yeah, yeah. Confident where I'm walking in the mornings or in the afternoons. Yeah. Haven't had anybody harass me. I'm feeling all right. So I hope that you are feeling well. You're feeling confident. You have affirmed yourself in the most positive, powerful way, and are making it a great day for yourself. So it's been good to chat with you a little longer than normal. If you see this on replay, do me a favor, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Again, did I say subscribe? Yeah, subscribe. And you'll hopefully come back on next Tuesday and Thursday. I believe those are some days that are still open for me. Um, uh, but yeah, I wish you well. Have a great weekend and go and get a massage. Go book a massage, go get it done. Go get it done. We'll be talking about that a little more. Um, I will, because that is another uh, wellness and healing practice that I truly believe in. And I'll be talking a lot about that because I'll be doing a lot more of that. In fact, ordering some equipment um, in the next week or so. So take care. Peace to you, love to you, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye. Have a great day.